Hello, Penguin Butt. Goliath Cleric, what up, dude? Good to see you guys. What's up, Tashio? Theon. Hello. What's up? I have a new mug. And it's really big. It's kind of hard to drink out of. No, I don't have one yet. I'm working on it. Let me think. No, I don't have one yet. I'll have one soonish, and then we can start linking it. But nothing right now. If people ask, tell them to wait, and that Luke is building up the suspense and hype. A pony keg? Dude, it's huge. It's close. It's something, man. Got the cat trip already. Sweet. Cat trip. Oh, we need a cat strike. Oh, we have to set up a new community goal too. Oh, look at this. What should our new community goal be? They're starting already. Already. The barbarian sings. Live stream as the rogue. Oh yeah, that live stream would last 5 minutes, maybe before I like died in a fit of coughing, choking on my throat, having been ripped to pieces. Yeah. What's up, Quasums? Hello, everybody. What's up, Dan? How's it going, buddy? Rico, thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate that. Ooh. Wolfpool, what's up, dude? Grumps, hello. Adroit Conceptions, sup? Thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate that. I'm not exercising as a community goal. That's not happening. Starter DM, hello. Thunderous Dragon, what up, dude? As the wizard? Yeah, I could do the live stream as a wizard. Yeah, that's true. D&D Scotty, thanks for tier 1, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, hype train. Oh, it's begun. We're at 94%. I always do that. It always pops right to 94 immediately. Squirty Pie is gonna get her butt kicked. She's gonna get pounced on. There it is.
Squeaky was like getting his back legs underneath him, just ready to go.
Then he took her out. She is such a baby. He didn't even do anything to her. He literally just pushed her over, and she screams like she's dying. Jeez. Talk as fat cat. Oh man. Do the stream as fat cat? What? Oh man. Oh, eat the box? I mean, they rub against the box. They lick the bottom of the box. That's where the cat treats are. What's up, Ketchup? How's it going, buddy? All right, let's start this thing off. We're gonna create some monsters tonight. Oh. Okay. Oh, so we go from that screen to to this screen. Whee! All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. Tonight, we are going to be creating some D&D monsters together. It's going to be awesome, amazing, wonderful time. The cats are going to fight. We're going to give them some treats. We're going to give them some catnip at some point here. It's going to be just an evening of wonderful entertainment for everyone. So, yeah, and then, well, we'll create some D&D monsters, and I will put those over on my website, thedmlayer.com, where you guys can use them, get them for your own games. Those will be up by tomorrow morning at the latest. Usually I have them up there. And then, yeah, so 2 weeks ago, we created D&D monsters, and we ended up, it took us 3 hours to get 3 monsters done. So it might be slow going tonight. We're just gonna find out how it goes. I don't know, no promises. These are pretty relaxed, chill streams. I'm not like cracking the whip or anything, just trying to do a production machine fast as I can. So anyway, it'll be chill. We'll create some monsters together. So this last Tuesday, I put a video out about how to create monsters in D&D. So this is like the tutorial workshop type of deal, where we're literally just gonna walk through creating some monsters together to show folks kind of how that goes. So that is what tonight is for. Step by step, in depth, we'll create some monsters together, that sort of thing. So it's beautiful. All right, before we jump in, we have to do all of the shameless plugs, because that's what we do around here. All right, first shameless plug is for my Patreon PDF that I publish every single month to my patrons. It contains crap tons of D&D resources for dungeon masters. Every PDF has 2 entire D&D 5th edition adventures in it, with maps designed for use on virtual tabletops. And it also has lots of other resources like NPCs, traps, puzzles, magic items, encounters, adventure ideas, random tables, villains with stat blocks. It is crammed full of resources to help dungeon masters prepare for their games, reduce their prep time, and run awesome games. So if you want to check that crap out and see if this might be something that'll help you out in your games, there's a link down below. Bam! And then we're going to move into patron shout out time. I have lots of amazing, awesome patrons that help me do the things I do, create all of the resources for the D&D community. Many of them free, some of them are paid, but there's crap tons of free resources that I create, and my patrons help me do that, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. And these folks right here get some name shout outs. They support at a higher level, and they're super, 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 super awesome. So here we go. This list gets longer every time. It's beautiful. But also my voice. 5e Magic Shop, Arutha, Beoban, Bidabee, Brad A, Brancy, Brian S, Candysaur, Chris H, Chris Y, Cody Barbar Wizard, Dresna, Edward L, Ed R, Eric S, Fallon, Goliath Cleric, Hydra Slayer, Izzy T, Jacob S, Jake L, James L, Jeremy W, Joshua G, Josue S, Kale S, Karen C, Kevin W, Kezides, Kyle M, Kurt Y, Kiriako, Leopold X92, Lord Kimiak, Lori S, Luke G, Mad Quad, Michael C, Munilo V, sorry, Owen D, Paul B, Paul R, Penguin Butt, published author, Race W, Rachel S, Ramsey M, Robert W, Rock and Roll Joe, Ron H, Ryan G, Sakura Simon, Snapbragger, Sophie M, Son of a Sofa Man, Stetson H, Stephen F, Tactical Tokens, The Old DM, The Pickle, Theta Attack, Thezul, Tim Black, Tom M, Tony M, Tooth and Nail Rules, Tyler N, Tyler R, Xavier H, William L. Yay! Thank you. Can Luke do the shout outs in one breath? No. Not gonna be able to do that. Beautiful. I have a new coffee mug too. I got this guy. This is like from the Ukraine, and it is gigantic. That's what it says. And then when you drink from it, it has it on the bottom too. So it's very cool. It's massive. It's gigantic though. So anyway, that's that. I need to go close my door. My people upstairs are really loud. I'll be back in a hot second. All right. That should be better. And I think we're ready to start creating monsters. It's a good average cup. Dude, you kidding me? Grumps, this thing's look how big this is. Look at my hands. Look at this thing. Look at next to my head, dude. I have a big head. So like, this is huge, man. Ambers, what's up? How you doing? It's like ginormous. Do you know how much beverage you could get in this cup? This is like easily 22 ounces or something. It's big. It's like a flagon. Very, very nice. A chalice, yes. What's the bottom say? I'm almost out of coffee now. I didn't fill it all the way up. It's so big. All right, we're gonna create some monsters. So I have a Word document here. So we're basically just gonna be creating monsters in this Word document. That's how we do this stuff around here. And this is from the last time we did monster creation. And we'll just write over this. We'll just change stuff for the new monsters. And yeah, Pemba, thank you for the reminder. I'm gonna get that. We'll do that one first, or we'll I don't know. We'll figure it out. Rico says, love your content. Been watching all your vids on DMing. Cool, awesome, dude. I'm glad the content's helpful, man. That's awesome. What was I saying? Oh yeah. We're gonna create some monsters. So we got the monster that I wanted to create. One of the monsters we're gonna create tonight is this guy right here. It's called Cave Monster. I will give it a better name, don't worry. But yeah, we're gonna stat this guy out basically. But statting this guy out is going to be creating a stat block from scratch basically. So the last time we did monster creation, we created all of our monsters from scratch, which is admittedly the most difficult way to create monsters. One of the ways I routinely create monsters for my own games is I will start with an existing monster like a kobold or an orc or a goblin or something, and then I'll just tweak that stat block. I will change it. And we're gonna stat this guy out. It'll be from scratch, but I don't think that's gonna be the first thing that we're gonna do tonight. I think what I wanna do first is I want to take a low level monster that already exists, and then I want to make it a higher challenge rating, because I feel like this is a pretty common use case where a dungeon master will be like, oh, I want to use kobolds, but my players are like level 8. So kobolds that they're, are probably not going to be, a good challenge for them, barring a Tucker's kobold situation, which is a myth that exists on the internet that you've never seen actually in practice. It's just, oh, it happened and we trust them. But barring a situation like that, we need to be able to take a base monster and make it a higher CR. So what I want from folks in the chat, we're not naming it Dan. Nothing will be named Dan. Hey, what's up, Deceiver? Sorry, Dan. Don't cry on me, Dan. We love you. Your name was just overused is all. Dana. Call it Dana. Yeah, we'll call it Dana. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's a good workaround right there. Any suggestions for a low CR creature that we can boost up a bit? Any suggestions? A dinosaur. The Cyclops is already like a CR7, so that's not gonna work. I want to make it in something cool and interesting. It can't be something that is brand identity or copyrighted by Wizards. So everybody's always just like, "Oh, make a mind flayer, give Yankee." No, can't do that. A vampire ostrich. Oh, that's more complicated than just boosting the CR of a monster. It's a zombie. Beef up a zombie. We could do that. We could beef up a kobold. We could beef up an orc or a goblin. Goblins are really, really low. Kobolds are low. We could beef up. How about a kobold? Why don't we just beef up a kobold? Take something that's super low and give it a boost. The kobold like has gone through training or something. I don't know. A strong kobold. Ooh, it could be dipped in like, radioactive chemicals and it becomes super, super powerful. A zombie chicken. That's a customs. That's like almost like a custom thing. I don't know. Zombie already has like a template you can just apply to monsters. Kobold engineer. I don't know. Let's beef up a kobold. Some sort of kobold. Is there something like a kobold champion or something? What should we call it? It's essentially going to be a beefed up kobold. Let's start with kobold champion, and then we might change it. Sometimes what the monster can actually do and its abilities influence the name. So let's just see where this takes us. Now, kobolds are usually small. You guys want this to be a little bit bigger? We could make it a medium, or it could just be small, and it's just power is kind of hidden or something. Abominable. Berserker. What is it? What's a kobold? Well, you know what we should do? We should totally go to D&D Beyond and oops, that's the wrong button. Let's look this up. Well, let's go to my encounter builder. Kobold. And okay, so a kobold it's a humanoid kobold. Okay, so it's considered a humanoid. And they're lawful evil. Well, not for long. Not for long. It's not going to take long before every single creature in the entire monster manual and player handbook is totally neutral. Don't dare say that orcs are evil. Woo! Or kobolds are evil. Woo! I forget what it was now. I forget what it was. Lawful evil. Okay, there we go. Lawful evil. How dare we presume that a monster could be evil? Lawful evil. There we go. Beautiful. And we're gonna be swapping back and forth from this so much. I almost feel like, what if I should be able to do like a little split screen thing here. And because we are gonna be referencing this crap out of this right here. There we go. That's probably gonna save us a little bit of back and forth. Yeah, let me just scroll that up a little bit. All right. So the standard armor class is 12 for a kobold. I'm just kind of copying. Hit points are 5. So, well, first of all, what kind of challenge rating do we want to target? So kobolds are usually like a CR 1/8. What if we make this kobold like a CR 6? Like a CR 6 or something. I see a couple 4s. I see a 7. Wow. All right, we're gonna go with 6. So we'll make it a CR 6. And oh, we're gonna need to get some. Where's my monster calculator? So a CR 6 is 2,300 experience points. Right? Is that what that is? Yeah, 2,300. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. And so if we're gonna go for a CR 6, well, first of all, before we start doing a bunch of this junk up here, let's imagine what its strength is gonna be. Now, is this kobold like stronger than ordinary kobolds, or does it still basically have the same mechanic where it's kind of weak, but it's got a high dexterity? Or did this one somehow get beefed up? Penguin Butt is sharpening her sword. It's swole. You guys want it to be swole? The kobold got swole. If it's bigger, then it's stronger. We didn't technically make it bigger, but I think we should. I think it should be a medium sized. It got swole. Okay, so let's make the strength maybe like a 15. What is that? A +2? Yeah, that's a +2. And the dexterity, maybe the dexterity came down a little bit. I mean, it got swole, so it lost a little bit of its dexterity. A 13 is a +1, right? Yeah. All right, Constitution. If it got swole, it's probably a little bit beefier, heart, gonna take a hit and stuff like that. I'm out of coffee. It's 23 minutes into the stream and I'm out of coffee. So I think the Constitution, instead of being like a 9, we're gonna bump it up to like maybe a 14. That'll give it a +2. All right, standard intelligence of a kobold is an 8. Dude, let's just make it a total meathead. Its intelligence went down. So let's make its intelligence like a 5, which would be a negative, what is that, -3 or -2? I think it's a -3, right? Steroids kill brain cells. I think it's a -3. Somebody check me. I get those things messed up all the time. Wisdom. Standard wisdom from a kobold is a 7. That doesn't really need to change, I don't think. Charisma is an 8, -1. Actually, its charisma probably got better because it's all beefy and like, it's got jock looks now. So I think the charisma, we're gonna put the charisma up to like 12 and give it a +1 to charisma. There we go. That's beautiful. Okay, cool. We have some, and if this is like a CR 6, then our proficiency bonus is going to be a 3. So we're going to be working with a 3 proficiency bonus. I'm just using this chart. This chart is in the Dungeon Master Guide. I was just referenced it off from this challenge rating thing from 5e Tools. I need to get an ad blocker eventually someday. Someday that will happen. Columbo. No, I'm not beefcake. All right, so for normal kobolds, let's see. Come on, let's go. Clicky, clicky. Normal kobolds they don't have any like saving throws, but this is a CR6 kobold. We should give him a couple saving throws that he's proficient in. They should probably be like the same saving throws that a fighter would be proficient in. So I think that's like strength and constitution, right? I think that's strength and constitution. So it's a CR3 plus a 2 is going to be a 5. So it'll be a +5 for each of his saving throws. Skills. Let's definitely have him have some skills. Probably so normal kobolds have 0 skills. I don't know that these perception and survival makes. Athletics makes sense to have as a skill, so that's +7, that'll work. Natural armor from all those muscles, yeah, that's a good point. What other skills do you guys think he should have? Give me some ideas here. So his normal armor class is gonna actually it would only be 11 with a dexterity of 1. So, but we should definitely give him like a little bit thicker hide or something. Natural armor class. Let's make him a little bit harder to hit. Maybe armor class 15. Oh no, dude, he wears armor. Are you kidding me? He wears armor. What kind of armor is this dude wearing? We should put him in like chainmail. Just some hardcore heavy chainmail. Chainmail is what's armor class of chainmail? Somebody help me out. I'm probably gonna need my book. I got all of these little handy tabs to look this stuff up really quickly. Chainmail is armor class 16. All right, there we go. Armor class 16, chainmail, beautiful. There we go. Kobold and chainmail. And what skills were you guys thinking? Studded leather? Do you want me to rant on studded leather again? Kevin, you are intentionally baiting a rant. You stroll into this stream just trying to get me worked up. I commend you, sir. It sounds like we have athletics and intimidation. Performance, because he'll be flexing. He's a stud. Okay, we'll do intimidation. And I allow my creatures to use strength for intimidation, and my character players, by the way. So it's going to be 5 + 2. I'm going to call it a +7. I know that's not like normal game rules, but Wizards is dumb sometimes. So if you're super strong and you got beefy muscles and you're mean, you can intimidate just as well as a bard. Thank you very much. So yeah, my monsters and players can use their strength for intimidation. Damage resistances. I don't know. At a CR6, I don't think we need to do really any damage resistances. He might have resistance based upon the color of his scales, though. But I don't know. I'm not immunities. I don't think we need to do any immunities. I don't know about resistances. I'm on the fence about that one. If we're gonna do any sorts of resistances, it's gonna be like if you're a black scaled kobold, you are resistant to acid. If you are a blah blah blah, you know what I mean? You know what? There's a guard drakes. Guard drakes have that feature, I think. Let's see if we have some cool copy paste stuff that I can do. Hey. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pound on you. Why are you being mean to me? Oh, I got guard. Oh. Oh. Ah. There we go. Guard drake. There we go. Variant. Chromatic guard drakes. This is what I was looking for right here. We're gonna do some copy paste stuff right here. Because I want him to be resistant based upon unformatted. Thank you. We're gonna do so. I'm gonna make this big for a second so I can see this a little bit better. What should we call this? Well, first of all, up here, we're going to see damage resistances per color. See below. And we're going to say, what will this be? Chromatic resistance, we'll call this. And we're going to say, we need a name for this kobold. I need a name for this kobold because we're gonna have to start using its name. What? We gotta name him. We have a basic idea. He's a big beefy kobold. He's gonna have some nasty attacks, but we need a name for him because I'm gonna have to start using his name when I'm writing these stat blocks out. So we're gonna have to give him a name. Swolbold? A kobold berserker? A kobold bash. Oh, I like berserker. Berserker. Swartzen kobold. Swartzen a kobold. Swartzen kobold. Oh man. Can we do that? How do you spell? Oh, I have a book of Arnold Schwarzenegger right there. Hold on. Swartzen kobold. Is that right? Is that spelled right? Schwartzen. Yep. Schwartzen kobold. How's that? Feely Tabby, hello, what's up? How you doing? Schwartzen kobold. Kobold berserker. Kobold berserker would probably be the proper way to do this. Kobold berserker, we'll just say, aka Schwartzen kobold. Ooh, Kobold the Destroyer. What about Kobold the Destroyer? Ooh, man. Oh, it's Kobold Berserker or Kobold the Destroyer. Oh man. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to go with Kobold the Destroyer. That's from Conan the Destroyer, for folks who may not have seen that. By the way, Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer by Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day, amazing movies, but the soundtracks for those two films, oh my word, they are amazing. Amazing soundtracks. I love using those soundtracks for my D&D games. They're so good. So good. Okay, anyway. And what were we doing? Oh yeah, chromatic resistance. So we're going to say we're just gonna say the kobold. I'm not gonna say the kobold the destroyer. It sounds really stupid. Gains resistance to an element based on its scale color. And gains feature. Oh, we'll just say this. Hold on a second. Oh, we could literally just take that. Oh, what is that? What did that say? The kobold gains special features based on its scale color. As described below. Oh, mommy's bugging me. Mommy. All right, so we'll say black kobold the destroyer. We're gonna have to. Oh, we should just black. Let's see. Guard Drake. Kobold the destroyer. My cat is going crazy down here. She wants attention. It's going nuts on me. All right. And then I don't want this here. I'm gonna take those off. Jeez, mommy. She wants attention. I need 2 hands to work. I can't operate a keyboard with 1 hand, mommy. Jeez. She's down here just I need attention. I gotta pet her or she'll just keep pawing at me. Mommy. I have 3 cats hanging out down here. What is best in life? Oh, what is it? To kill your enemies, see your enemies cast down before you, hear the lamentation of their women. I'm getting that screwed up. I know it's something along those lines. But what is best in crush your enemies? Okay. Drive them before you or something. What is it? Do the whole thing. See them driven before you. Okay, crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women. I know that's got in there somewhere. Okay, and hear the lamentations of the women. Okay, there we go. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentations of the women. That's what's best in life. I feel like that's probably not true. But he was a barbarian. Hey, Black and Ford, what's up, dude? You're welcome, man. No problem. Playing with the cute kitties. I mean, I can't even work right now. I have a cat that needs attention. Like, I have to give her attention. She's going nuts down here. Mommy. Jeez, mommy. Can't get the work done. This kobold's gonna take an hour to make. Okay, I think we have, and I'm gonna indent those. I'm gonna bold and italics. See, I literally just took these things from the guard drake. Reskinning game features to fit the kobold. So if it's black, it's amphibious, has a swimming speed of 30, and has resistance to acid damage. Blue, burrowing speed, resists lightning damage. If it's green, amphibious, has a swing speed of 30 and resists to poison damage. If it's red, it has a climbing speed, resists to fire damage. And a white one has a burrowing speed. All right, beautiful. Oh my, little guy. Little guy needs attention. Little guy, what is wrong? What is your problem? Come on, over there. Come on, come on. Little guy. Get over here. Come on. Where are you going? Little guy. Over here. Come over here. Little guy. Now roll. Roll. Come on. Roll. Little guy. Oh, look. He's doing it over there. You want to come on camera? Little guy. You're off camera. You're on camera. Little guy. He doesn't want to stay on camera. Well, he kind of is. Little guy. Little guy. Sorry. Got distracted. Get coffee while I'm up. Oh, that ship sailed. Okay, so there we go. We do not have aggressive. He does not have that. I feel like we probably don't even need to put that there. Chromatic. Oh, it's not chromatic resistance. It's chromatic. What should we call this feature? It's like chromatic. What? Chromatic similarity. You're similar to a dragon. It's like chromatic ancestry. Oh, chromatic ancestry. I like that. Lineage. Ooh, yeah, chromatic lineage. That sounds good. Chromatic lineage. Beautiful. Thank you. That's awesome. Little guy, I already gave you attention. He's loud. He's a loud butt when he wants attention. He's the smallest cat we have. He's just this little skinny thing. And he's loud. And mommy's butting in. Okay, so we got that figured out. I like that. And senses. Okay, let's go back to our split screen here. And let's go back to kobold. So the senses were... So it looks like we get dark vision, 60 feet, passive perception. Oh geez, it's really bad. It's less. It's going to be a 7, right? 10 minus 3, 7. Somebody check my math. 10 minus 3. Yeah, that's 7. Okay, cool. Languages. Common, Draconic. Beautiful. Look at little guys just strutting back and forth. All right, where are we at? I think we need, are we ready to do hit points now? We can probably go for some hit points. We got that crap. We got all this done. So let's try to do some hit points then. And so if he's a CR6, he's supposed to have between, like, he's supposed to have about 150 hit points. Oh my word, that's dumb. Let's make that a lot less and then just make him do more damage. I usually like to do that. That's my preference. Oh, perception is wisdom. Oh, sorry, you're right. I was looking at the intelligence. I'm smarter than that. Just not tonight. So let's start calculating his defense. His armor class is 16. And we don't know his offense yet. We haven't done that yet. He is medium. His constitution is 14. We're gonna give him 10 hit dice, and he has some resistances, but they're not relevant. They are not relevant. So no. Flies, save proficiencies. He only has two proficiencies for saving, so that doesn't change. So that's pretty much it. We have effective hit points are 65, challenge rating of 1/2. We have to give him at least some damage though to make this work. We're gonna stick with that for right now, and then we're gonna fill out some damage and see what it comes to. So it's supposed to do like an average of about 40 or so damage per round, and we're gonna make that higher so that it'll compensate for the lower hit points that we're giving it. And it'll definitely have multi-attack, but what kind of attacks do we envision this kobold is going to have? Oh, pack tactics. Well, yeah, he has to have pack tactics because all kobolds, oh, they have sunlight sensitivity too. Okay. Let's copy that stuff over. I forgot to do that stuff. Those are gonna come after. Got it alphabetize stuff. Good gravy. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So pack tactics is going to make a difference in the CR calculation too. Let's make sure there's a box to tick that off, because that does make a difference. There we go. Pack tactics. As far as what kind of attacks are we talking about? A trident and a net. Oh geez, a net. Is that the stupidest, dumbest weapon in 5th edition? It's like it's a ranged attack with a range of 5 feet. So you're always at disadvantage. It's so stupid. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Somebody over was like making that for 5th edition, and they were, I don't know, they fell out of their tower or something and hit their head when they made that weapon up. Ooh, a whip attack. I like that. It doesn't matter if pack tactics will make it a straight roll. It shouldn't have to be that way. People are dumb when they make these things up. They're like, oh, that's a ranged attack, and you have a range of 5 feet. La! Clean up their slobber off their desk. Okay, I like the idea of a whip attack. I kind of want to give him a spear. Like, what do kobolds normally have? But they do have daggers and slings. I almost envisioned this guy with like, but I like the idea of a trident and so he's got a whip. What goes with a whip then? What goes with a whip? We need, he's got 2 hands. So he's got a whip in one hand. What would he have in the other hand? So if he whips somebody and drags them closer, knocks them prone and drags them closer, what would he attack him with in his other hand? A whip and a trident? We could give him a trident. Nobody ever uses tridents. Yeah, let's do trident. Okay, so he's gonna have a whip and a trident. Trident. And then we'll give him a whip. And we're going to have to... These are both going to be... I don't know. I'm not familiar with whip. I never use whips. Let's look these up. I have a book right here. I'd probably show you. Everybody's like, why Luke got a coffee cam? Oh, my brightness is too high. All right, I got to fix this. Hold on a second. Properties. I'm just going to lower my brightness down. See, y'all's eyes aren't like destroyed by looking at this book. There. That is far better. Okay. So we have whip. A whip is a martial melee weapon, and it has reach. Ooh, it has reach. Very nice. All right. So I'm going to stat that out. It is a melee weapon attack, and it is a finesse attack. It can be finessed, but my finesse is actually lower, so I'm just going to use my +2 to strength. So it'll be a +7. It has a reach of 10 feet. It is one target. On a hit, it does 1d4. My strength modifier is a 2. That's going to average out to 4 damage, and a whip is probably not piercing damage. It's probably slashing, right? Slashing. All right. So our whip is done. And now we got to do the trident. It's still +7 to hit. Trident has a reach of... It's versatile too. A trident is versatile. Oh, great. Oh, I hate versatile weapons. It's a 1d6 piercing. So it's 1d6 +2 piercing damage. What is that? 5? Is that an average of 5? Is that right? That sounds right to me. Are you laughing at me because I don't like versatile weapons because it's harder to write? I think then all we do is, or I forget how they always word these things. How much is it if it's versatile? 1d6. Or wait, 1d8, 1d8. No, wait, where is it? Where'd my trident go? Yeah, 1d8. Okay. So that's going to be 4 plus 2 is 6 damage, or 6 piercing damage if used with both hands. I don't know how there's a special wording that they go with, but whip it good. Do barbarians have that thing where they do extra damage dice? Like if we look up a berserker, let me get rid of some of this junk here. If we look up a berserker, reckless. No, they have the reckless thing. That's brute. Brute is the name of the thing where they deal an extra dice, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Who has brute? Bugbear? I think a bugbear. Yeah, bugbears have brute. A weapon deals 1 extra damage, 1 extra die of its damage when the bugbear hits with it. Yeah, we should make it a brute. Hey, don't get into that treats. Mommy's down here. Mommy too is down here. She wants her cat treats, and I just told her no. She looked up at me and with these pitiful eyes, like I was being mean or something. You'll get your snack in a little bit. Calm down. Jeez. I think we should give this guy brute for sure. So let's ABC. That'll be right here. Yes, little guy. So cat. So it's gonna be 2d6, which increases the damage by 3, so that'll be 8. Or it'll be 2d8, which increases the damage by 4, making that a 10. And the whip is the same deal. So that'll be 2d4, make that a 6. Oh, the whip, we have to do the thing where they get pulled off their feet too. When the kobold hits with it. All right. What's the mechanic for the whip pulling somebody off from their feet? What's that mechanic gonna look like? But you don't have to remember the brute feature because the damage dice is included in the dice down below. It's already included, so you can't really forget it. You don't add it a second time. The mechanics for the whip. I feel like they should probably have to make a strength saving throw. Yeah. So we'll say and the target must succeed on a what's the DC for the saving? It's usually this will be like a strength based, and it'll be +5 +3 because of the proficiency bonus, so 10 plus 2 plus 3, so 15. Is that how that works? Or is it no, it's usually 8. Or is it 8 plus the strength bonus plus 3 for the proficiency? I think it's usually 8. That's how saving throws for spells work. That's how it works for a lot of player classes. So I think it's supposed to be 8. It starts at 8 So 8 plus proficiency plus modifier. Yeah. Yep, that's yep. Okay, cool. We're good. So then it should actually be a DC 13. Because we got 8 plus 2 plus 3. So yeah, DC 13. Strength, the saving throw, or be knocked prone and pulled 5 up to 5 feet closer to the kobold. Up to, yeah, there you go. It doesn't have to pull him if it doesn't want to. So you knock him prone and pull him 5 feet closer to you. Beautifully. Yeah. Okay. I think we got that. That's pretty cool. And multi-attack. So we definitely want to say the kobold. I think it's going to make like 1 whip attack and then 2 trident attacks. Makes 1 attack with its whip and 2 attacks with its trident. And I think the reason I'm thinking 1 whip, 2 tridents is to get the whip attack off seems like it's going to take a little bit longer than stabbing a couple times with a trident. So I think it should do 1 whip and then 2 tridents. And it makes sense too that you would try to whip somebody to knock them prone and then you would stab them a couple times with a trident. So thematically, I think it makes sense as well. Well, the reach on a whip is only 10 feet. So if something is 10 feet away from you and you pull it 5 feet, then it's already next to you. It's adjacent to you already. So you can't pull it any closer. Oh, knock him prone, then 2-hand the trident. Yeah, but you'd have to drop the whip, which means you'd have to pick it up later. Oh, that's a free action. You could totally do that. You whip him, pull him close, drop the whip, 2-hand the trident, boom, boom, and then you use your free action to pick the whip back up for your next round. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, now we are ready to see how much damage this guy, his output is, how much damage output this guy has. We can punch this stuff in. Damage per round. So it's basically 16. Oh, actually, it's versatile. So he's going to use 10. So it'll be 20, 26. So he does 26 damage per round. That's all he does per round. That's pitiful. He's a +7 to attack. That's a pitiful amount of damage per round. I feel like we're going to have to do something here. We're going to have to make this much worse. But we're going to see what happens. So he doesn't have a lot of hit points, and his damage per round is 26. And I think we have everything else here. We did the pack tactics. I checked that off. So let's see what we're clocking in at. Yeah, this is only a challenge rating of 3. That doesn't surprise me. We have to make this guy beefier. We did not hit our challenge rating of 6. So we can give it some more hit points. Yeah, its offensive challenge rating is pretty good. We're gonna have to get the offensive challenge rating up to like an 8 because I don't want to give it too many hit points. So in order to increase the offensive challenge rating to an 8, we have to give it an average of about 50. I'm looking at the CR 8. If we want the offensive CR to be an 8, we need to do about 50 damage per round. And we are way under 50 damage per round. We're at 26. So we basically need to double our damage per round. Double it. I don't think having even more, no, we don't, it's a CR6. Legendary actions don't really make sense, in my opinion. We could increase the damage that each attack does. We could we could put something on the weapon that makes it do more damage. Like the trident could have poison on it. the trident, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then it can do an extra bit of damage, but we have to increase the damage somehow. Montpen, what up, dude? Spiked whip. Make him more swole. That's not even gonna increase the damage nearly enough. We're not giving him like special weapons either. The problem with giving monsters special weapons or magic weapons is that when they die, and they will always die, the players get them. So we have to be careful with that. I kind of, either it's poison on the tridents, yeah. It could deal, yeah, it could deal extra damage based on its draconic lineage. And then it's gonna be, yeah, I think it should. I think the trident should do extra damage based on the chromatic lineage. So it either has acid on it, it has light, it's crackling with lightning, it has poison on it, or it's on fire, or it does cold damage. And I think that should be part of the chromatic lineage. We basically need 25 more points of damage per round. So if we have the extra damage be about 13 per attack, so that's like 3d6. What's 3d6? What's the average of 3d6? That's not enough. 4d6. The average of 4d6 is 12. That almost gets us there. If we have each trident attack do an extra 4d6 damage, it's not going to be halved. It will just deal the damage. Period. End of story. We're not going to have saving throw bullcrap. We're not going to deal with saving throws on these things when they're attacking twice with this trident. And then if you have like 4 of these kobolds, and every time they attack, a player is making a saving throw, that is going to drag the game down to a crawl. So that's like a consideration we want to make too when designing monsters. You know, we don't want to design them such that it makes the game take forever because we didn't use good mechanics or something. So it would just deal the damage straight up. So it does the piercing damage and an additional, what is it, 12? 4d6 elemental damage based on its chromatic lineage. Is that the right calculation? No, it's 14. That's 14. So 3.5, 7 doubled 14, right? So that should be 14 extra damage, I think. Oh, I think my math is right. And we have to add a little. So the black has resistance to acid damage and deals an additional 14 4d6 acid damage with its trident attacks included in the attack. And we need to add that verbiage to all of these and then tweak it. And the blue one is going to be lightning damage. The green one is going to be poison damage. The red one, Whoops. Red one will be fire damage. And then the white one will be cold damage. Beautiful. And we're on to the next page already. Oh, Penguin Butt. Hello, Penguin Butt. She is... We are now an hour into the stream, ladies and gentlemen. That means warnings are ceasing, and the swords will be swung with impunity. So, with vicious lack of discretion. Okay, so you have been warned. All right, now let's calculate our damage and see if we are back. If we hit a CR8, we should have hit a CR8 with that. So we're talking, oh, now I'm gonna get the calculator out. So we have the trident does 2 trident attacks. Each one does 14 average damage. And then a whip attack does an average of 6 damage. How did I screw that up? Oh, it's not 14. It's not 14, it's 24. So we have 24 per trident attack. And then the whip attack is 6. So we're at 54 points of damage. So our damage per round is now 54. And that puts our offensive CR to 8, which is what I was trying to hit. And now our defensive CR still sucks. So we're gonna bump up his hit points. We're gonna go for, well, we'll just see what happens. Let's make it 15. And oh, look at that. We are a CR6 now. We now have a CR6 creature. It has 97 hit points and does a crap ton of damage. These are the types of creatures, you guys, that when it starts attacking your players and it dishes out 50 points of damage in a round. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Your players crap their pants. It's beautiful. It's balanced. It's not cheating. It's just nasty. So we need to update some of these numbers then. So it's 97 hit points. It is 14d8 plus 28. Armor class. It does not have a swim. 30 feet of movement speed. That's pretty normal. We already did that. We did these things. I think those are okay. We updated all this stuff. We have this. We have this. This is something else. And we didn't use this. That's from an old creature. All right, there we go. Oh, we need to do a little bit of like an explanation of what one of these kobolds is. What did we call it? Kobold the Destroyer. Okay, there we go. The kobold. A kobold. The Destroyer. How did this kobold become the way it became? That's our question. It's big, beefy, and swole. Has it been training in like the gravity chamber or something? How would Gary react to this kobold? Oh, he would be jealous. Your cat stole your chair? That sucks, dude. It ate its veggies. It was blessed by Tiamat. I don't think I can use Tiamat. That's wizard's name. I can't infringe upon their intellectual property. Their intellectual property. It's augmented by the devious kobolds to be terrifying. Oh. It was blessed by an evil dragon god to be a slave to a chromatic dragon that correspond. Okay. Ah. Ooh, yes. Okay, so we're gonna say, I got it now. Squeaky. Squeaky. I'm working. Look at this guy. Look at, ow, he just bit me. Squeaky, stop it. Little butthead. It's what he does when I'm not giving him attention. He'll bite me. Kobold the Destroyers. This is so annoying me. Kobold Destroyers are kobolds who have pledged their lives in service of powerful, ancient, chromatic dragons. We're gonna say something else. Who have forged foul magical pacts with powerful ancient chromatic dragons. It's like a link. This pact links them to their dragon patron, allowing them to siphon strength and additional abilities from them. There we go. So they're like warlocks. They're kobold warlocks, only not with spells. All right, how's that sound? Ooh, Tiamat is an ancient god of Babylon? Really? 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 Let's just take a look at that. Tiamat. Tiamat, world history. Wow, Tiamat is, dude. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. All right, so we could use that. If we wanted to, we could totally use that, but we've already written something and I'm not gonna rewrite it, so we're done. Good to know though. So they don't own that word. So I think we have finished this kobold, the destroyer, off. And we will be going on to another monster. Not that one. But first, a word from our sponsor. This video has no sponsor. What we are gonna do though, is we're gonna do a, did somebody redeem a cat strike? A swallock? A swallock? Oh, that's nice. Mommy, look at mommy. Look at her, see? Look at her. Look at this, what she does. I'm like sitting here trying to work and she just comes up here and she's like, mommy, see that? Look at her, look at her, look at her. She's like, give me kisses. Mommy. Mommy. She does not like being picked up or anything, so I never pick her up. She hates it. She won't jump up here. Squeaky will jump up here. It's hair all over me. Okay, cat strike. Did somebody redeem a cat strike? If somebody redeemed one, we're gonna do a cat strike. I just don't know if we have one or not. Yes, we have a cat strike by Penguin Butt. Whee! All right, thank you, Penguin Butt. We're gonna do that cat strike right now. We're gonna do a cat strike. You're gonna watch my kitties eat treats. I'm gonna go bio, and then we're gonna make some more monsters. That's the cat stream right there. I make so much money in sponsorships from these guys. All right, where's my cat cam? Are you guys ready? Where's little guy? Where's little guy? Where's orange? Oh, here's little guy. Where's orange? Orange. I wonder if he got locked upstairs or something. Wow. All right, I'll be back. Oh, Squirty Pie. Squirty Pie went in the box, looks like. Oh man. I still have my D&D Beyond thing up. Why am I that extension needs to be turned off? I'll turn it off. Deactivate. There we go. That's better. Hey, LaFilth, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. All right, that's done. I did tell you that at the start of the stream. Oh, you did? Yeah, sorry, buddy. I got coffee. All right. I'm sorry. I can't read everything, you guys. Okay. All right. I'm now going to scroll back in chat to the very beginning of the stream and read and make sure I didn't miss anything. All right. Whew, it's going to take a while. Brace yourselves. Oh, Squeaky. Look at this. Squeaky's going in the box to double check. He's like, let me get my fat butt in there too. I want to make sure that you didn't miss anything. I don't trust you, Squirty Pie. No, I don't know where Orange is. I have no idea where Orange is. He's hiding somewhere. He's just hiding. I don't know. Oh, look at that. This is my new mug. This is wood. This is actual stinking wood. Handcrafted wood. From the Ukraine. I had to get this from the Ukraine. I couldn't find this anywhere. It's beautiful. It's ginormous. All right. It's massive. One of my moderators, I think it was Baldmund, he sent me a link to it and he's like, dude, check this out. And I looked at it and I was like, oh. And I clicked the link to go look at it and it was like $80 from the Ukraine. I'm just like, oh. I've not been able to find a suitable mug, you know? And I was like, I'm gonna have to buy that. And then I bought it. It took like 3 or 4 weeks to get here. But I got it. Okay, so now what do we do? We're gonna do another monster. It only took us, how long did it take us to do that monster, you guys? Over an hour, well over an hour to do this monster. Now, it doesn't usually take that long to homebrew monsters. Trust me. It's just because I'm doing it on stream, it takes longer. If you're doing it by yourself and you get the hang of it, it doesn't take this long. It doesn't take nearly this long. Anyway, well, we have a cool monster, so we're gonna do another one. We'll just use this right here and we'll write over this. And for this one, I want to use this right here. We're going to be using this bad boy right here. I'm going to get a link to that. And we're going to put that right here. So for this guy, this guy right here, first of all, the first thing that comes to my mind when I look at this dude is, you know what? I'm gonna put a link in chat too, so if you guys want to look at it on your own, you may do that as well. The first thing that comes to my mind when I look at this guy is that eye. Like, that eye is going to do something. We have to give a special ability to that eye. I don't know what it is. We'll figure it out. And this guy is clearly, he looks like a large creature to me, based on those skulls down in the water below. And he's definitely like high strength, high constitution. He's like a thug type. Probably easy to hit, so low armor class, but tons of hit points and tons of damage. And he is gonna beat you into a pile of goo and then zap you with something from its eye. So it's gonna do something magical from its eye. So he's gonna be nasty. An anti-magic eye or an eye ray? Yeah. It doesn't blink. Oh, it never blinks. I like that. That's cool. A golem created with the eye of a gazer. Yeah, we can't use beholder. An eye of a gazer. What do they call beholders in Pathfinder? They must have an equivalent. Does anybody know? Is there an equivalent of beholder in Pathfinder, and what is it called? I feel like Pathfinder often has these like equivalents, because you can't say beholder, it's copyrighted, but they gotta have something, I imagine. An anti-magic eye would be awesome. Screw all of your casters over. Yeah. Or fire, dude. An eye king? An eye king. That makes sense. Turns the target to stone? Oof. Jeez. I see that eye shooting crap out of it. I love the anti-magic. I love the anti-magic field because currently only beholders can do that, to my knowledge. And that is a beautiful feature. So I think we're gonna do anti-magic. It has an anti-magic cone, and then it just beats the pulp out of you, man. Squeaky, shut up. I don't know what he's doing. He's like looking out the window crying. All right. Dude. Okay, so based upon that, we've just talked about what this guy's gonna be able to do. Let's give it a name. Yeah, Rip Wizards. We should give this guy, there's a feat that's like, that has to do with killing spellcasters. I forget the name of that feat. What's the name of that feat? And we can give him those properties. It's like Mage Slayer. Yeah, Mage Slayer. We're gonna give him the properties of Mage Slayer too. Okay, so we need a name for this guy. Let's name him because we have the concept down. Swamp Despot. Boggy. We need a name. Give me a name. We need to brainstorm a name for this. I'm not good at names. This is why you guys are all here. Give me names. Give me your best name. Let's go. See what you guys got. See who the winner is. An anti-mage. An anti-eater? No, I don't have that book, Deceiver. A swamp cyclops. A maglops. Ooh, a maglops. I like that. Maglops. A maglops. Eater of weaves. Ooh, an arcane eater. I like maglops. And some sort of like arcane eater of weaves. Maglop. The eater of weaves. Okay. All right. So we got something going on here. Maglops. Eater of weaves. Like, you know, the weave, the arcane weaves. Whew. There we go. Yeah, that does sound epic. It totally does. Ooh, weave devourer. Devourer of eater of weaves. I think eater of weaves. Eater of weebs? Weebs? Yeah, this is probably good. We'll see what we're not gonna aim for a CR for this creature. We're just gonna stat him out and see what we get. Okay, and then we'll just roll with it and we'll see what happens. We can aim for a CR. It's more challenging when you aim for a CR. And we did that with the kobold, and that's part of the reason it took so long. So for this guy, let's just stat him out and see what we get, and probably call it a day just to make our lives easier. But it is in my mind. I have him around a 10 or a 12. So we're gonna be looking to make this guy beefy. All right. Well, we'll see what we get. He's definitely. Let's do this thing right here, so we can see him alongside. We're gonna be open in new tab. Open image in new tab. There we go. It doesn't really make a difference, does it? It's like, Luke, there's a big difference right there. Thank you very much. So we had said he was going to be large. It's not a beast though. He's like a monstrosity, right? This would be like what we would consider a monstrosity. Pretty sure. J Mara, thank you for the tier 1 gift, dude. Appreciate that. Unaligned. What will be the alignment of this thing? It feels evil, dude. It looks evil. I mean, you always want to judge a book by its cover, and this dude's evil. Probably like neutral evil though. I'm gonna make as many evil creatures as I can before 6th edition comes out, and nothing is evil at all. Everything is just totally neutral. So we're gonna go full-blown evil. Atheed, welcome to Twitch, dude. Yeah, neutral evil. Okay. Oh, chaos. Oof. Yeah. Large monster. Is it a giant? Yeah, you know what? Is giant a type though? Is giant a type? Let's see. Frost. Giant. It is a type. It's either a giant or a monstrosity. This feels like a monstrosity to me. I'm going with monstrosity. This feels monstrosity. All right, armor class. It's gonna have some nasty natural armor class. Maybe like a 17. I don't want it to be too high. Not too high, but 17 feels good. Hit points. We don't know that yet. We're going to come back to that. Come back to that. Speed. I think 40 feet feels pretty good. Make it. Well, no, this looks like a big lumbering thing. Well, what is a frost giant? A frost giant's like a big lumbering thing. Yeah, frost giant has a speed of 40 feet. And frost giants are big, beefy folks. So I think 40 feet feels pretty good for this guy. I don't know that I'd make it faster than that though, because it's, you know, but it's only large. A frost giant is technically huge, so maybe it would only be 30. 40 sounds good. It chases the wizards down. The wizards cannot run. Okay, strength. Okay, totally gonna have crazy strength. If we look at a giant, for instance, I feel like this is gonna be approaching the strength of a giant. It is so powerfully built. Maybe not a frost giant though. Let's use a hill giant as a reference. Let's see what a hill giant is. 21. We're gonna use the hill giant as a reference to help us stat this guy out. So we're not gonna copy everything exactly, but it'll be our reference point. Dexterity will be 8, -1. Constitution, 19 sounds about right. Intelligence, yep, these things look pretty stupid to me. Wisdom, 9. Any other thoughts on this? I'm literally just copying this. But should we make any changes to this, or is this good enough? We don't have to change it, but did any of these not make sense? Should we change any of those stats? What do you guys think? I basically just copied the hill giant, and then we can tweak it if we need to. Ooh, a high wisdom so it can understand how to use its magic eye. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. And it has to. Okay. So a higher wisdom, maybe like a, what are you guys thinking? Like a 14? Maybe give it a +2. We're not dropping con, dude. The thing was built like a tank. 14 sounds good. Okay, so the intelligence, it doesn't look very intelligent. We can't have every stat be high. It's got good wisdom. It's got really high strength and con. Dexterity's low. That makes sense to me. Charisma, it's not charismatic. Intelligence being low will max everything. Yeah, it's cunning. It's not smart. I could see an argument for the intelligence going up a little bit. Maybe not being a 5, but maybe like an 8 or something for intelligence. So average human intelligence. It's as intelligent as your low end human. Average human intelligence is like a 10. So he's a little bit dumb, but not too bad. There we go. That feels about right for this dude. Feels about right for that guy. So saving throws. We definitely want to give him some saving throws. Oh, and I'm kind of thinking this guy is gonna be he's gonna be somewhere in the CR 10 to 12 range, more than likely. So let's give him a +4. We're gonna consider his proficiency bonus to be a +4. So +4 for proficiency bonus for this guy. And I definitely think he's probably gonna have, you know what? What do wizards usually try to cast? A lot of wizard saving throws, not dexterity ones, are wisdom, aren't they? Like dexterity and wisdom are a couple of the most common saving throws. So I feel like if we give him proficiency in wisdom saving throws, that totally makes sense. And then he can resist. We should give him magic resistance. He's gonna have magic resistance as well, because his whole goal is to kill wizards and clerics and stuff. So wisdom and constitution, that makes sense to me. So let's give him, so his Constitution saving throw will be an 8. And then his Wisdom saving throw will be a 4 plus 2 will be a 6. All right. Have disadvantage on magic attack rolls and have a penalty on. That's interesting, Flying Turtle. We're already gonna give his Central Eye an anti-magic field. It's gonna be like a 60 foot or 120 feet anti-magic field. So it's already gonna be nasty. Legendary resistances. Yeah, that's a good point. I think he probably should have legendary resistances. So what about any resistances? I think he should definitely have, okay, skills. Let's do resistances and probably immunities. I feel like this guy is probably going to have resistance to magic. What do we call that? Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons. He's a CR12, so it's kind of a moot point. It doesn't really matter because characters are going to have magic weapons at that point. But we'll put it in there because it makes sense. I don't know about immunities. What if we give him like immutable form or something, or I don't know. Well, let's come back to that. I want to give him, he's gonna have, we need to go to something here. Give me a hot second. What's a creature that has magic resistance? Creature that has magic resistance. I just want to copy the wording from it. Trying to think. Somebody help me. UNT, thank you. I just want to copy. Oh, there it is. Gonna copy paste this stuff right here. What did we call this thing? The maglops. The maglops. Mommy's staring at me. Okay, we want legendary resistances too. We're gonna give it legendary resistances. And I know ancient dragons have legendary resistances, so we'll copy from there. That will come before that. If the maglops fails a saving throw, it can choose to see. Okay, so it has magic resistance. It has legendary resistance. It's not gonna have keen smell. We don't need that. Oh, we gotta find that Mage Slayer feat. Mage Slayer. We're gonna copy some of these characteristics to it. Look at that. When a creature within 5 feet of you casts a spell. Oh, that's beautiful. We're just gonna copy this crap. What are we gonna call that though? I don't want to call it Mage Slayer. It needs to be, oh, True Sight. Danny? Danny! Hello! Shocked that your internet will handle it. Well, welcome. I feel like I should plug the merch or something. Wi-Fi is struggling, but you're gonna try. Nice. Go buy merch. Go buy merch. Oh, my wife did not have COVID, by the way. Go buy DM layer merch. There you go. It's beautiful. Yeah, I canceled Tuesday's live stream. My wife came home and she was not feeling good. And we went and got one of those COVID tests and it was negative. And 2 days later, she feels pretty much normal again. I think she just didn't want to go to work. The perfect reason not to go to work. All right, anyway. What were we doing? Oh, what's the name for this? There's an ability on a creature that is better than Mage Slayer. It's great. What is it, Deceiver? Well, just tell me what creature it is. I can go look it up. What creature is it? Come on, dude. Type. Just you're teasing me here, man. Hoppy the Fool, hello. Nivis? Okay, I'll look that up. I'll see what that is. Nivis. See what that. You failed your investigation check. Dude, if it's not in D&D Beyond, I'm not. Okay, thank you. Nivix. Okay, there we go. What is it? Spell Vitalization? Immediately after a creature casts a spell of first level or higher within 120 feet of the Cyclops, the Cyclops can move up to twice its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. It can then make one slam attack against a target of its choice. That's really cool. Wow, I like that. Hey, Simpaticos, what's up, dude? True Sight. Oh yeah, we should give it True Sight too. I like that. Let's do something similar to this right here. That's pretty cool though. I like that. That's a reaction. And I need to. This is a reaction. What is this? There we go. Yeah, we could just probably leave that as is. Come on. The maglops. You guys probably can't see me. I don't know if it's going to be a slam attack. Well, yeah, spell reflection is of course pretty awesome. But the whole point is that when you cast a spell, this thing comes and gets you. And we've already given it magic resistance, and it already has a legendary resistance. I don't think it needs spell reflection too. I think we've pretty much we've chalked this guy out with stuff. Yeah, exactly. It casts a spell and it runs over and smokes it. I like that. Okay, we have resistances to some stuff. We didn't give it any immunities. I think that's okay. It doesn't need any immunities. It has so much crap. True Sight. Okay, so it needs True Sight. It has Dark Vision, 60 feet. It makes sense. True Sight. Let's do this. Let's say True Sight. I can't spell. What about True Sight 30 feet? 60 feet. 60 feet. And Dark Vision 120 feet. What about something like that? Ooh, that's nasty. Passive Perception is 12. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Oh, we didn't do its skills. We forgot to do its skills, you guys. Its perception skill should be a 6. That's gonna make this a 6. Stealth, it does not have stealth. What are its skills gonna be? We need to do its skills for this guy. Oh, Misty Step. Oh, that's a great idea. But no, it doesn't even need, no, dude. Its central eye has an anti-magic field. If somebody casts Cage of Force or Wall of Force on it, anti-magic, thank you very much. I walk out of it. Insight, athletics. Athletics makes sense. I have to write that down though, the anti-magic thing. We haven't done that yet. Athletics is gonna be a +9. Intimidation. I like that. +9 as well. Using my strength for intimidation. I see lots of timeouts. I'm assuming spam, so probably best behave ourselves. Penguin Butt is just gonna have fun tonight. I agree, Arcana doesn't make sense. I think this is okay. It's got 3 skills. That's fine. It's good enough. We did our saving throws. We have skills. We have resistances. We have some special abilities to see stuff, which makes sense to me because it has this eye. Languages. It definitely should have some languages. Wow. What languages should this thing speak? Oh, a tracking ability? Oh, like survival? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Give it survival. So that'd be a +6. Primordial giant. I mean, giant feels right just because I'm looking at it. And undercommon. Ooh, I kind of like that. Is this a naturally existing creature? I feel like this monstrosity was probably created by a wizard who was hunting down, or not, maybe not a wizard, but it was created by a race or somebody who was hunting down wizards. They took like a giant, they took a beholder, and they started mashing things together. So this is like this is something that was created for sure. It should understand the language its creator could speak. I agree, yeah. So let's just say common. Let's say common and the language of its creator. There, let's go with that. We don't know the challenge rating yet. We're gonna get to that. Just kind of wrapping things up here. We have to give it we have to go to Beholder. We have to look up Beholder. Because it has this anti-magic eye ray thing. Anti-magic cone. That's the bad boy right there. And we're gonna put that up here. And boom. Anti-magic cone. Boom. Ah! Ah! That's the second time I've smoked that button and opened junk up. And we're gonna say the maglops eye creates an area of anti-magic, as in the anti-magic field spell, in a 150-foot cone. At the start of its turns, the maglops decides which way the cone faces and whether the cone is active. The area works against the beholder's own eye rays. That is not applicable. All right, this guy is a wizard killer. Woo! Oh, that sucks, starter DM. I'm sorry. Um, is Danny still here? Can we blame Danny? Oh wow, so many timeouts. We are not blaming Danny. Oh, I should be nice to Danny. That's right. She's here in the stream and she usually can't come to them. So we have to be okay, we're gonna be nice to Danny. We love you, Danny. Keep up the good work. D&D time. Sweet. Have fun, dude. See you, man. Okay. I love how Pemba immediately comes to the defense of Danny. Wow. Wow. One might question loyalties. Okay, mommy wants attention again. She needs attention. All right, we should finish. We haven't done any attacks yet on this guy. We haven't done any attacks at all. So we do not have a purr attack. That was something else. Mommy, what's going on, mommy? Mommy needs attention. Mommy. Mommy. I know. I lost my mouse hand. I'm incapacitated. My mouse hand is being occupied by petting the cat. I didn't think there was a question on where those loyalties lie. Oh. Is this like a Texan thing? Or do you just not like me? You just don't like me, do you? I'm gonna go cry in a corner. I'm gonna be crying for the rest of the stream. I cast Greater Restoration to free your hand. I can't. She needs attention. Oh, it's an in real life friend thing? Oh. Okay, you like me too? Well, that makes me feel a bit better. All right. Okay, mommy. I need to keep working, mommy. She doesn't care. Here she comes again. Mommy. Jeez. I just need to give her some food. If I give her some food, she'll leave me alone. She probably won't. What kind of damage? We need to figure out attacks for this thing. So it's gonna just pound on you with its fists. Does it have claw attacks? Or would it just smoke you with a fist? What do you guys think? A giant club? I don't know. It doesn't have a club in the picture. It's just a slam attack. Slam, claw, bite. It could bite you. It could totally bite you. Just a couple claw attacks. A boulder. Oh, it should have it should be yeah, it should throw a rock as a ranged attack. I like that. I don't know about the I-beam. I don't know about the I-beam. Roll up into a boulder-like ball and have a trample attack. Ooh. A giant log. It's like a club. Throw a grabbed target into their allies. Knockback and prone collision damage. Ooh. He can't, he's not big enough really to swallow. He's large. Ooh. Okay, so it's gonna have a claw. So I think claw attack. Let's move. Come on. Make bigger. Make bigger. There. Ooh. Oh, wow. That I should have done that before. Why didn't I do that before? Haha. Haha. I'm good at this. All right, claw. Melee weapon attack. So when it claws at you, I don't like the claw. I'm gonna call it a fist. Its claws aren't the thing. It's just big, huge, balled up. Boom! I'm gonna call it a fist. Or do we normally call it a slam attack? It's usually called slam in 5th edition, right? That's what golems do. Pound. Oh no! Pound should be something different. Oh, we are totally gonna have a pound attack. Okay, so we're gonna have there's gonna be a slam attack. We're gonna make a pound attack. Hold on. Bite is gonna be first. Do I see this thing biting stuff? It has, I don't see this thing biting stuff. It has teeth, but I don't think it's gonna bite. So we're gonna call it a slam. There's gonna be a slam attack. There's gonna be a pound attack. And we're gonna flesh what that is in a second. A pound attack. Hey, the starter DM, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. The gifted sub. Very cool. Oh gosh, it rips you apart. Oh man. Okay, hold on. So let's get a slam attack. A basic slam attack with one of its fists is gonna be a +9 to hit. And reach is 5 feet. Yeah, it's a large creature. That makes sense. Most large creatures don't have reach. It's just 5 feet. One target. Now, how much damage is it gonna do? I feel like this is like a 2d12 plus 5. So that's gonna be 6.5. That's 13, 18 damage. So 18 bludgeoning damage is a hit. Boom! That feels good. Yeah, D12s don't get enough love. I use D12s as much as I can. So that feels good for a slam attack. And I want there to be a consequence for a slam attack. Bludgeoning damage. And the target must succeed on a DC. So it's gonna be 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 5 is 17. Strength, the saving throw, or be knocked prone, or knocked prone, or knocked. Okay, I'm stumbling over the wording. I want the maglops to be able to either knock somebody prone if it wants to, or push it back like 10 feet. I want it to be able to do a stun. No, the stun will be the pound attack. It'll do a pound attack. That'll stun things. Push 10 feet or knocked prone. Oh yeah. Or be knocked prone, or pushed back 10 feet. It's kind of convoluted the way I have that worded, but it's one or the other. No, I don't want it to be and pushed back. Sometimes you don't want to push something back. It is a bad idea. Like if I knock something prone with one of my slam attacks, I want to hit it again. But if it gets pushed back 10 feet, it's out of range. And there could be somebody else next to me preventing me from moving up to it. Or we could be in bad terrain or something. So I do not want to have it be both. It's either or. And the creature gets to choose which one it is. We haven't decided how many attacks yet. We haven't got to that part yet. There. It's not worded the most eloquently, but it gets the job done. We're not gonna have it have a bite attack. It's gonna just pound with its fists and crap. Coffee's gone. Okay, so for the pound attack, So what I'm envisioning for this pound attack is it takes both of its hands and claps them together or something around like the creature's head, and then stuns them. Does a crap ton of damage and then stuns them. And then it automatically grapples them. Or something like that. That's kind of, or would that be a clap? I don't know. Clap sounds kind of weird. Pound sounds good. I like the idea of biting their head off. When you hear pound, you think area of effect. Oh. SWAT. Ooh, a SWAT. Bell ringer. All right, well, we gotta pick one. Pound. Reaches 5 feet, one target. This is gonna be like wallop. Ooh, wallop. Wallop. Yes. That is perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be 4d12 plus 5. Okay, now I need a calculator. So it's 12. Oops, nope. 4 times 6.5. All right, so 31. There we go. 31 bludgeoning damage. Oh, wallop. Oh, I like that. Wallop. That's actually better. That's actually better. Okay, hold on a second. The maglops makes 2 slam attacks against a target. If both attacks hit, the target is stunned until the end of the maglops' next turn. Booyah! There it is. How's that? That's kind of what I was going for. That's exactly what I was going for. So it has the wallop. And I think that should go here for alphabetizing purposes. It's still not really doing. So it will. So somebody's gonna get knocked prone, almost assuredly, and they're gonna be stunned. Yes, it would get. No, if it does a wallop, yeah. So the multi attack should be. Oh, it needs to have an eye ray. It should totally have an eye ray. Disintegrate. Somebody just said disintegrate. I think it's, what if its eye fires a disintegration beam? And that's the only time it blinks. It never blinks except to fire its disintegration beam. Oh, baby. Baby. I think we got it. So we're gonna say that'll be it, yeah. Disintegration beam. Gonna have to do a spell check there. Oh, spell check didn't even catch it. Okay, somebody help me spell. Somebody help me. This is hard. Disintegration. Luke needs help. There we go. Somebody did it for me. Thank you. Disintegration ray. And let's look this up. Disintegration. Oh, come on. It's a spell. Ooh, Beholder. The Beholder has a disintegration ray. Perfect. We're going to copy this over and then we'll tweak it a little bit. How did he get underlined? We're going to say the maglops fires a black ray at a creature it can see within 120 feet. How's that sound? The creature must succeed on a the maglops blinks its eye. There we go. Is it dexterity save? That's not bad for wizards. That's not bad for wizards. The saving throw would be... What would be the DC for this? How do we calculate the DC for this? It's like a magical, it's like a spell attack. I don't even know how we would calculate this. Based on the Constitution, you think? So it would be like a DC 12 plus 4, 16. So it would be DC 16 because it has a +4 proficiency bonus. That's too low. It needs to be a higher DC. I like basing it on the Constitution because then it's DC 16. And is 45 damage good? Is that what disintegration spell does? 45 damage? If this damage reduces the creature to 0 hit points, its body becomes a pile of fine gray dust. You're dead. You are not coming back. It does much more? Really? Oh, we're going to have to do more then. We're going to have to do more. Okay. You're killing me. I can't even find the spell. Disintegration spell. Give me the spell. Why won't you give me the spell? Oh, because it's called disintegrate. That's why. D&D Beyond is intelligent. I'm gonna blame D&D Beyond and not me. There we go. But it should know what I'm looking for. Oh yes, that's way better. It's 10d6 plus 40 force damage. Wow. Beholders suck. We're gonna have to give that a recharge. We're gonna totally give that a recharge though. It can't do that every round. That would be nuts. So it's going to be 10d6 plus 40. Okay, let's see what that is. So 10 times 3.5 plus 40. That's 75 damage, ladies and gentlemen. That's an average of 75 damage. Somebody's gonna die. That's so nasty. That's gonna have to have a recharge of 6. I feel like that's only fair. Or maybe 5 to 6. Maybe 5 to 6. I almost killed you with that spell during a live stream once. Oh, good times, man. That's why you became one of my patron players, right? You're like, wow, Luke just wants to murder me. This is fun. 3 hit points? Oh, that's awesome. You think recharge 6 sounds better? You were a patron before that? Oh, okay. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. You got I see a couple votes for 6, so let's go for 6. Don't want to be too nasty. And because this is like a special ability, I think it breaks alphabetized order and usually goes at the end of the list. So this guy is getting nasty now. I like it though. He is just but wait a second. After firing its disintegration ray, the maglops's anti-magic cone ceases to function until the start of its next turn. It's only fair. If it's gonna shoot magic out of its eye, it has to blink the eye, the anti-magic cone goes down, and it won't start back up until the beginning of its next turn. So, you know, a little bit of balance, make it fair. Oh, they instantly lose mage armor. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. This is good. This is good. Ed is gonna love this creature. Ed is one of my moderators. He requested us to stat this monster out. And I have a feeling he is gonna be very satisfied with how this turned out. Okay. It needs to have multi-attack for slam. Multi-attack. Wallop is basically the same thing, but I feel like we should still say it. Makes 2 attacks with its slam. All right, I feel like at this point we need to punch these numbers in to our CR calculator and see what we get. And we're probably gonna have to tweak some stuff, but let's punch some numbers in. And what is this? Squeaky. He just reached up and is like, give me attention. All right, let's reset this because I put some stuff in there. All right, there we go. So we don't know how many hit points it has right now. Armor class. So we had 17 as the armor class. Damage per round. Okay, we have to calculate damage per round. So we're going to assume that on round 1, it's going to fire its disintegration ray, which is 75 damage. And then on round 2 and 3, it's going to make it'll make wallop attacks, which is average damage of 36. 18 times 2. Is that 36? Sounds like 36 to me. Whoops. Is that 36? Oh, that's true. It does. I like calling it wallop though. I like calling it wallop. Oh, let's just do this. Let's do this. We're gonna do this. There. we have given its multi-attack a special name because we are very special around here. There we go. I think we have 147 damage for the first 3 rounds. This will be for the first 3 rounds. So now we have to divide it by 3. So it averages 49 damage per round. Its average damage is 49 per round, which is not that high. That is not that high. And its attack bonus is a 9. We're not gonna disintegration rate. Who cares? Yeah, it's pretty low. So we'll use 9. You have to shoot that ray at a wizard. You have to shoot that ray at a wizard because a wizard will fail their dexterity save, and a wizard doesn't have very many hit points. You will kill a wizard in the first round. There you go. Okay, size is large. We didn't give it any hit. We didn't really give it any. I'm just gonna give it 15 as a base, and its constitution is a 4. Nope, that's not right. 19. It doesn't have any vulnerabilities. It does have resistances. They're kind of not. They don't matter, but because players will have magical weapons at this point, because every dungeon master gives their players magical weapons too early in the game, almost, it seems like. So they'll have magical weapons. We don't got to worry about that. And save proficiencies. It only has 2 of them, so we don't need to change that. Now it does have legendary resistances. So we have to give it, oh shoot. It has 3 of them. And wait, what happened? Where'd it go? I'm just gonna have to have it full screen. It can't deal with it. Magic resistance. It has so it has legendary resistances. It has magic resistance. And what else did we give it? I think that, go away. I think that's all we gave it. Magic resistance. Oh, it has an anti-magic cone. How do you possibly, whoops, calculate an anti-magic cone into the challenge rating? I have no idea how to even begin to calculate that into there. But theoretically, the wizard can move around maybe or something. Add 2 to the CR? Yeah, maybe. Maybe, because that not being able to cast magic is gonna be a big deal. It's pretty much impervious to magic. All right, let's see where we're sitting right now. Oh yeah, look at that. Holy crap, you guys. It's a CR 13. It's CR 13. Offensive CR is 8. Its defensive CR is 17, because wizards and spellcasters are worthless against it, because it has magic resistance, it has legendary resistances, it has an anti-magic cone. So your wizards and casters suck against it. And then it has a good sack of hit points. Its actual hit points are 142, which is pretty good. Its effective armor class is 19. I wonder how it got to 19. Anyway, its average damage per round isn't that high, but it's guaranteed to kill a character on the first round as long as you target the wizard. So I think we're doing pretty well. Oh, the anti-magic cone makes its resistance worth a bit more. Yeah, I agree. That's true. In practice, do you want to try to make the offensive and defensive CRs close to one another, or does it not matter? No, it doesn't matter. You take the average of them to determine the overall challenge rating. I tend, it didn't happen with this monster, obviously, because we just looked at it. My preference is usually to have the offensive challenge rating higher and the defensive challenge rating lower, because then you get more of a glass cannon type creature and combats don't drag out too long. When the defensive challenge rating is really high and the offensive challenge rating is really low, you just have big sacks of hit points that take a long time to kill, but they don't represent a whole lot of threat to the party. Then you just get like long, boring, lame combats. So I always tend to, most of the time, I prefer to have monsters that deal more damage, are a bigger threat, but are easier to kill. They go down quicker, because then you have more dramatic, intense combats, but they don't take as long and it doesn't drag out the game. You know what I mean? So that's usually my preference when I'm homebrewing stuff. Now, this monster did not turn out that way, obviously, but it's still a CR13, and I don't think we're gonna make it. We're not gonna increase the damage output. That would be insane. So, yeah, this is gonna be a beast of a monster to fight. So I don't think we're gonna do anything else to it. I think I'm pretty satisfied with how this turned out. Let's just add its hit points in. So it has, how many hit points did I say it? 15. So it has 15 D. It's large, so that's a D10. And plus how many? Plus 56, I think that's probably right. That's the effective HP. It's not its actual HP. Its actual hit points are 142. See, that's low, dude. Once they figure out, okay, so if you have a barbarian and a fighter that are around level 8 or 7, get next to this guy, they're gonna tear him apart in in 2 rounds, he's dead. In 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds, this guy is dead. They're just gonna rip through him. So you gotta have 2 of them. Or minions, or they gotta have minions or something. No, it's literally 15. Look at right here. Literally on screen, it says 15 D10. These are the effective. This is the effective hit points and the effective armor class. Oh, hold on a second, but I gotta do something different here. So it's 15 times 2. Hold on a second. 30. Okay, so that should be 30. No, hold on a second. Yeah. 15 D10. That should be right. I think that's right. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, go away. Did I get this right? If it's got 15 D10, that's 5.5 times 15. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. That's 82.5. Why is this not working? It's not working though. It's supposed to have, what's going on? What's going wrong here? Somebody help me. Oh, the con mod is a +4. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, that was the problem. It's 15 times 4, which is 60. Okay, there we go. Now, there we go. There we go. 5.5 times 15 plus 60. There we go. Now it works. Thank you. I'm a genius. All right. And it's a challenge rating 13 is what this guy came out to, which is 10,000 experience points. And I think we're done. I think we're finished. Did we overlook anything? Did anybody see anything we overlooked? It took us it took us forever to make this monster. It's like an hour. It basically takes us an hour. Any monster we want to make, it's gonna be an hour. And now we're at 8:30 already. Yeah, it says 150-foot cone. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. We got this stuff. We got this. It has true sight. Oh man. So wizards that are trying to cast like blur or mirror image, wizards are screwed. I think we're good. It doesn't do tons of damage except for the disintegration ray. And if you shoot that at a wizard, that wizard is dead. You're gonna kill it. Oh. It can then make one slam attack. Yep, that works. So we had... That's the link to the image. Okay, now we have to talk about this monster. The maglops. What's the history of the maglops? It was created by... The maglops is a monstrosity. Constructed is a monstrosity created. Oh, did I include the reaction in the CR? Oh, I sure didn't. I sure didn't. It's probably, so it's gonna get one slam attack. Okay, hold on. Let's just, where's the CR? I don't know that that's gonna change it, honestly. So we were at 49 damage times 3. Let's add in a slam attack, which is 18. Crap. Divide by 3. Now we're down to 55. I don't think that that's actually gonna affect a whole lot. Nope, it didn't. I mean, the offensive CR did go up, but the average is still 13, so it didn't affect anything. But good call. It is a monstrosity created for but one purpose: to obliterate spellcasters. It is created by it is created by melding the central eye of a eye king into the face of a giant. I don't know. Something like that. Someone who got abused by wizards seems to have gone through finding how to create this. Yeah, something, man. All right, this is not super eloquent, but I think we're finished with this monster. I'm not gonna keep writing this. It's good enough. It's good enough for our purposes. All right. I think we're gonna put a fork in that one. We only have a half an hour left. There's only half an hour left. So we're gonna do a cat. We're gonna do a cat trip. Punishes tax evaders. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, to get my cats all worked up and watch them freak out. I'm gonna go find their toys and then we're gonna do a cat trip. All right. I'm gonna have to buy more cat toys. They had a green one, but the green one is just, I don't know where it went. They ripped it apart, they ate it, they did something to it. So now I have 2 toys, as you can see on the table. Oh, that's not the table. On the table, we have 2 toys, and we are now going to apply apply our addictive substance of our legal addictive substance of choice, in this case catnip, to this toy, and we're gonna see what happens. Oh, there's Orange. What's up, Orange? And we'll do the other one here. I have a little rope. There's another one for you. Somebody's gonna get whacked. I told you. You got 2 cats' noses on the toy. There's no way that's gonna stand. Somebody's gonna whack the other one. Squeaky, go to the banana. Go get the banana, you moron. All right, I have no coffee either. All right, I'm gonna go bio, get some coffee. You watch the cats. I'll be back in a hot second. And we could try to create a monster, one more monster, but we're gonna have to do it super fast.
Todo era bonito cuando lo hacía contigo. Ahora te pido amor como si fuera un mendigo. Y para ser bien claro que despidan a Cupido y te traigan pica pica pa' tus supuestos amigos. Como quieras, y si quieres lo hacemos a tu manera. Y solitico nos dañamos el corazón. Duele bien cabrón, pero no importa, ya no vale la pena. Ella sabe que sin montar que tenga mejor nave. La lealtad es algo que ella no aprecia. No le interesa nada de nada de nada. Ella sabe que sin montar que tenga mejor nave. La lealtad es algo que ella no aprecia. No le interesa nada de nada de nada. Me dice que me ama cuando hay nubes grises. Pero me saludan más las olas del mar. Ella es muy bipolar con tantos matices. Cuando dice que está bien, piensa que está mal. N.I.C.O. Whoa.
All right, is everybody behaving? Were all the cats behaving? Hey, Game Raider Girl, what's up? All right, we got coffee. Whew. Somebody link the cats. There's a cat command. I beat you to it. All right, we're gonna do one more monster, and we're gonna do it super fast. We're gonna have to speed monster. We're gonna do a speed monster. Cats are going nuts. All right, so what did we do last time? I think we went to Pinterest, right? Was it Pinterest? Or was it, where did we go last time to look for photos of monsters, of D&D monsters? Where did we go, guys? Little girl! Little girl's sad. Was it Pinterest? Okay. Gonna Pinterest D&D there we go. Monsters. Little girl. No, you're not seeing my location, Pinterest. I should take out D&D monsters. We're just gonna type in monsters. I'm getting really dumb response. How? Look what I'm getting. I'm getting like dumb. These are not monsters. These are like little fluffy things. Monster. Ugh. We got ads on Pinterest. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, I know what that is. That's a zombie. They have a name. I forget them. Oh, there's that. There's that one. We just did that one. We need something simple. Oh, this looks cool. There's an Otiug. We need something very simple that we can do in like 20 minutes. We only have 20 minutes left. We need something very simple that we can do in 20 minutes. Oh, that looks cool. We could probably do this guy. What do you guys think? Do we do this guy real quick? It's probably pretty simple. It's got like, this is like an underwater monster or something. Oh geez, I screwed that up. We got a really bad result here. Fantasy monster. Okay. Fantasy monster. Oh yeah, this is the one we did last time. We need something simple. Oh, this is simple. Don't have a lot of time. It's a goat. Oh, what's this? We could do this guy right here. That looks pretty cool. Let's do this. Let's do this guy right here. Oh, come on. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this super fast. That's the monster right there. And it's gonna be this one right here. Give me a name for this guy. Brainstorm me some names. Yeah, it'll be a low CR. Yep, I agree. This will be like a CR2 or something, pretty low. Give me some names for this bad boy. Red Ridge. There we go. You got a winner. Red Ridge. Red Ridge. All right. This is going to be a medium beast. going to be, this looks evil. Its eyes are glowing. Neutral, evil. Ooh. Lawful evil? Chaotic evil. Done. Next. Armor class is probably pretty low. It's just got fur. It has fur. So we'll call it 14. We don't know what the hit points are. Speed 30 feet sounds good. Strength. Oh, let's go to Owlbear as a base. Oh, it shouldn't be medium. It should totally be large. And okay, strength. I'm literally going to copy all of these stats from Owlbear and make this super fast for us. And I don't care if it makes sense or not. We need to get this done. We are doing a speed creation because we don't have time. So it's going to be what it's going to be. If somebody wants to call me a cheater, that's fair. I won't argue. Saving throws. No, it's a level 2, CR2, no saving throws. Skills. Wow. It's just gonna have, let's give it athletics. It's gonna be 2 plus 5 is 7. We're gonna give it athletics and just athletics. It does not have any resistances or anything. It does not have dark, well, dark vision. Where'd it go? I feel like that looks like it has glowing blue eyes. It should probably have dark vision. I feel like that has dark vision. No tremor sense. Passive perception is going to be 11. Languages. No languages. We don't know. We're going to go for CR2, but we'll see where this comes out. It does not have that. I don't know if it's going to have any special abilities. What does the owlbear? Keen sight and smell. I don't care about that. Oh, did I screw up? It's 20. Oh, yep, sorry. There we go, 20. There should be some sort of ability though. Brainstorm an ability this thing might have, some sort of special ability. Either its eyes or that blue thing in its chest or something, I don't know. I came very close to spilling coffee on me. My cup is very big. It's going to have a claw and a bite. And it's going to be a +7 to hit in both cases. Reaches 5 feet in both cases. Oh, it's a hug. Ooh, pack tactics. No. It can blind you. Faultless tracker. Faultless tracker, magic resistance. A Yeti gaze. I want it to be some sort of something special. Those aren't getting me. Rampage. Oh, from the knoll? That could work. We could do rampage. All right, let me get some attacks here. So a claw attack usually does 1d8 damage. And a bite attack, well, what is the owlbear? It's like 1d8, and then a bite attack is probably a 12 or a 10. 10. So that'll be 9 slashing for the claw. And then the bite attack will do 1d10 plus 5. So that'll be an average of, whoops, average of 10. And that's piercing damage. And no trample. We just need a special ability. Rampage. It's gonna have multi-attack for sure. What is the name of this thing again? Red Ridge. The Red Ridge makes one attack with its claw and one attack with its bite. Frost Breath, Chill Touch, Devil's Sight, Chill Touch. Okay, so Chill Touch. I've seen a couple people say Chill Touch. So how does it do that then? Oh, maybe it like it just casts Chill Touch with its eyes or something, or that blue thing on its chest. Yeah, probably. I don't know. Probably should have 2 claw attacks. How would the Chill Touch thing work? Oh. Okay, here we go. It makes 2 attacks with its claw. 2 attacks with its. Almost. Makes 2 attacks with its claws and 1 attack with its bite. If both claw attacks hit, the target is grappled, and the Red Ridge can make a hug attack as a bonus action. And then we're gonna say the hug attack. The hug attack. What does Chill Touch do? That is the question. Chill Touch. There we go. This is a melee. It's like a spell attack. This is a melee. Chill Hug. Let's call it a Chill Hug. Melee spell attack. Let's see. It's probably going to use its wisdom. So it'll be a DC is going to be. No. It's going to be +3. It's +3 to hit. Oh man, that's horrible. That's crazy. +3 to hit? I feel like you should have advantage on it because you're like pulled close to it. So let's make it a save instead. Yeah, that's a great point. So let's say that the Red Ridge hugs a grappled target close to its chest. The target must make a DC. Well, now we're in the same now we're in the same boat. We could make it based off from its constitution or something. But if it's based off of its wisdom, it's going to be like a DC 8. It's going to be like a DC 11. DC 11 saving throw. It's horrible. It should be a constitution saving throw. Must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw. Taking... How much damage should it be? Chill hug. How much damage should the chill hug do? Frigid embrace. Oh, that is beautiful. How much damage should this do though? I can't spell. You even spelled it for me and I can't do it. 3d6. Make it dangerous since it's a low save. Okay. I can get on board with that. Taking... How much damage is it? Necrotic damage. No, let's make it cold damage. Let's actually have it be a frigid embrace. What's the average of 3d6? Oh, 7, 10, right? There we go. It should just be... There we go. So it's 10 damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful save. And let's get rid of this standing leap thing. Oh, let's give it cold resistance. Resistances. Cold. Because that makes sense thematically. And it doesn't impact the challenge rating at all. Okay, how does this look? 2 attacks with its claws and 1 attack with its bite. If both claw attacks hit, the target is grappled and the Red Ridge can make a frigid embrace attack. As a bonus action. Does that look good? And we're going to calculate the challenge rating and it's going to be what it's going to be. Oh, we got to give it some hit points. Oh, we have to give it some hit points. How many hit points does an owlbear have? 7d10 plus 21. Okay. Let's reset this. And... Okay, armor class is 14. All right, off. Okay, let's go down here. Medium, it's a large creature. Let's give it about 8 hit dice and see what happens. The constitution is 17. Vulnerabilities, resistance, those are irrelevant. Those are all irrelevant. Okay, damage per round. Let's get our calculator up. Oh, let's get rid of the standing leap. We don't want that. How do I? There we go. So we have 2 claw attacks. That's 18. We have a bite attack. That's 10. And then if it hits, it's also going to get you to a frigid embrace, which is 10. So that's 38 damage per round. That's a decent amount of damage. Where'd that go? I don't think I screwed that calculation up. And it's plus 7 to hit. So that's pretty much, I think we got it. That's all done. CR3. That's interesting. The defensive, this is about how I want things. I wanted to do I wanted to have a high CR, high offensive CR and a lower defensive CR. So that feels about right. Make it a CR3. How many hit points would that come out to be? So we have 8d10 plus 3 times 8 is 36, I believe. 3 times 8 is not 36. It's 24, right? Yeah, thank you. I'm smart. I'm smart. And 68 hit points. I love the cascade of people saying 24. Like, Luke, let us help you. Thank you. And challenge rating was 3. There, that's nice. How much XP for a challenge rating 3? 700. And Red Ridge. Did we overlook anything? Did I screw something up? Anybody see something I messed up for this guy off chance? Pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Let's do a little bit of description down here. The Red Ridge is a bestial hunter. Indigenous. I pick all these hard words. I have an advanced vocabulary, which is a problem because I can't spell these words. I can't spell bestial either. Is a bestial hunter. I can't pronounce them either half the time. Indigenous to Arctic regions. Bam. How's that for a description? Okay, would it be unaligned? Well, it's chaotic evil. No, I don't think so. Is a twisted. There. I think I just justified it being evil. Did I spell Arctic wrong? Okay. Thank you. Ooh, Fae. Oh yeah, it could totally be Fae. Yeah, there we go. Absolutely. That could totally be a Fae creature. Is a bestial Fae hunter. Indigenous to Arctic regions on the Fae Plain. Hey! Quit fighting! Squeaky little girl. Yeah, it's an evil bear. Watch out. All right. Giddy up, rock and roll. Whee! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have created 3 monsters tonight, and we got them done on time. Monster creation always takes long, it feels like. So yeah, we're done. These will be on my website, thedmlair.com, by tomorrow morning for sure, for you guys to use in your games and all that good stuff. So now we're pretty much done. Thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. I really want to use that one. What was the guy we made? Not the Red Ridge, the Maglops, the Eater of Weaves. Oh, we do. I totally want to use that in one of my games now. That is so cool. So anyway, we're gonna do a raid now, and and that's it. Boom. There we go. Let me find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. Find somebody to raid tonight. Ooh. Who is this? What is she streaming? Yes! Oh, I gotta turn my sound off. Tiffany is streaming something, but she's streaming science and technology. What is she streaming? What is he? Oh, he's streaming PC building. Oh, that's probably a little off brand. It's not Tiffany either. It's her husband. Probably off brand. Let's find something else. All right. Let me show you my camera, or my screen, and we're gonna find somebody to raid. Holding action. Angry nerd girl. D&D chat with Meg. That's interesting. Session 1, hopefully have many. They have 11 viewers. I feel like we're gonna do that one right there. Asuki. All right, we're gonna raid their session 1. We're gonna crash their session 1. Be nice to them, obviously, but we're gonna have fun with these folks. Asuki. All right, let's get this raid set up. Asuki. Asuki, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go raid these people. Show them some love. Get in the raid. Wee. All right, there you go. See you guys next time. Go have fun. And stop.